checking out the memorabilia, walking around, seeing what's up. Cool Breeze, my man, what's up, man?
Huh?
What's up? You having a good time, man?
Yeah, right. Cool,
It's a beautiful thing, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that was something else, man. That was a nice
That's
show,
nice,
man.
That's nice, yeah.
Serious, man. Food, you know.
We was favorite people there.
Hey, yo, so what bus you on, man?
And then Blueberry.
Oh, the Bluebird. So the Bluebird was the first bus.
Huh?
That was the first bus over there, right?
Second.
Yeah. That was. Oh, yeah. Strawberry was the second one. Right. What you doing over here by yourself? Huh?
For my phone.
Yeah. Some nice cards too, man.
29 cents postcard.
Nice cards, man.
I got some to send to my friend.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
she said they post the kitchen on the back. I said that's it. I give Miss Gret one. I send one for Miss Gret, one postcard for her.
Marlon, what's up, man?
Good man.
What's up, man?
Use the bathroom.
Yes,
It's a beautiful thing, man. I'm having. It's a beautiful thing, man. Hey, yo, so tell me something. How was it? How was it in there so far?
Ooh.
Did you have a good time?
The ice cream was lovely. The
Yeah, it was.
lovely.
It was.
And I have a red glass of red wine.
It's a beautiful thing, man. Beautiful thing, man. You know. Checked out the show they had in there, which was a nice show. They had 3D effect and all that kind of stuff. Did you see that? Didn't that lady look realistic when she was in a cubicle like that?
We didn't have a show.
I was electrified.
Come on, they didn't have no show. You
Come on, man. Yo, that was live, man. That was live. That was beautiful.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, everyone is seated and we are ready to go. My name is Joanne and I will be your guide. You all will recognize me much faster than I get to know you all. So when we do make a stop, kind of remember me so that we can get you back on the bus again in time to come back here again so that you can do your house tour. That's what the other two groups are doing. They're doing the house first, then they're going to the country. We're doing it country first, and then back to see the inside of the house, okay?
This is like going to another world. Amish town. Got the horse and buggy. Boom.
Yeah, just to show you how there's many persons that we have to get back on here again, that we don't misplace anyone. In the middle, Lancaster, right? With a kiss in the middle. You got to have a kiss in the middle to be a real person from Pennsylvania area of Lancaster, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, to your left-hand side is a typical Amish farm. As you can see, there is electricity out here on the road, but the wires do not go into an Amish home. They do not use our electricity in their home. We're at the house. I'm going to show you what they actually do instead of. See the white fencing? We're making a right-hand turn. You don't have to go so fast. It's a little bit slow. It's good. If you look to your right-hand side of the bus by the brown building here, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see pieces and parts of buggies in process of being built. In fact, there's a buggy right in front of us on the road as we're going to make our turn. And when we do make our turn and you look down the driveway on your right side of the bus, you might be able to see some work in action. At least to see the wheels lined up there. There's the Amish gentleman walking. A buggy would cost you, if you wanted to purchase a buggy, between $6,000 and $7,000. All you get is a buggy, wheels and mirrors, an orange triangle that hangs on the box that says to you, to the drivers behind, this is a slow-moving vehicle. And the battery that runs the lighting system is working underneath, hangs in a box, and that's what makes the lights go. There's nothing to recharge those batteries. Horses are purchased at auction, and they're ex-racetrack horses, and they come from the trotting track, and they're either pacers or trotters. And they're extra. They're another few $1,000s, ladies and gentlemen. Amish, besides not using electricity, look, there's no electric lines on this road. They don't use our electricity. If you look to your left, up to your left, the little tiny red booth is a telephone booth. Telephones are not allowed in the house, but you do need a telephone for an emergency. You might need a veterinarian, a doctor, or make an appointment or so forth. So you are allowed a telephone. We'll make
What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, hey!
Now we're right in the country, ladies and gentlemen. We kind of turned quickly off the road, but it is country out here. Look at the little calves over to your left side, the little tiny white houses. Those are the newborn calves.
Oh, right there, right there, right there.
And if you look to your right side of the bus, on the second building, that beige building, is a solar panel on the roof of the barn. Solar electricity is used in the Amish world. That looks like a black mirror with little white dots. Do you all see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. That's for charging batteries. And those batteries will put electricity into wires around the pastures to keep the animals inside so they don't go taking a walk down the road. It's also used in the barn on what are called trainers. And I'll show you those when we're up at the farm. Zucchinis and squash.
She's working hard too, man.
It's a hot house too.
She's strong too.
In the spring we got all our hanging baskets here, which was kind of really nice. Over to our right side again is the first of our one-room schoolhouses we are passing. A little bit later in the tour, I'm going to stop the bus and we will listen and talk about school. But we don't want to disturb anybody now. So sometimes the people across the street don't like to hear that big bus running while I'm talking a mile a minute.
Sorry about that, sorry about that.
So when the first Amish came to this country back in the 1700s, they were all farmers. They brought that talent with them from the old world. Here today, less than 50% of the Amish living in this area just farm. The rest of them have small businesses that they help to bring money into the homes. And by the way, we have 28,000 old order Amish in the area here of Lancaster alone. Every 23 years, that number will double. It's growing, growing, growing. We have states across the country, 28 states, that have Amish communities, and even in Ontario, Canada, there is a community of the old order Amish folks. Right?
Okay.
As you look around to either side of us, ladies and gentlemen, it's farm country, and most of these homes are owned by the Amish. How about looking to your left side? That's Mother's garden. And from this garden that you see here, she is going to can and jar and preserve much of that produce for the family. Remember that you have a large family in the Amish world. They say nowadays maybe 6 or 7 children, but that's large enough. Some of the Amish ladies and their husbands have more than that. So think of how much you need to produce. And of course they do go shopping. Don't kid yourself. Every day except Sunday, well that's God's day, you will be able to see an Amish person in his stores. Costco, Walmart, whatever. We're going to go straight after this stop. Now, the crops that are grown here are varied. If you take a look to your left side as we come down the road, the first crop that you are looking at, the small broadleaf plant, is tobacco. Tobacco is grown by the Amish, and it is called the cash crop. You grow it to sell it, to make money, okay?
Wow.
Do they smoke? I have never heard of an Amish lady smoking. Never, never, ever. But I know some Amish gentlemen do. The next crop over is corn. And that corn is feed corn. And they start it back in April when the weather gets nice. And every 2 weeks another